Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of September 23rd to the 29th, 2024. We're in the midst of eclipse season here. It's an intense week, so let's see what will happen for you. We have Strength coming out in reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing this as like you really understanding the areas in your life that you may not necessarily be super strong in. You know, you seeing your weak spots essentially, and just being consciously aware of them. You know, there's nothing really else to it. It's just you seeing your weak spots. And yeah, another thing that I'm seeing, random message just popped into my head. I sort of got a vision of you seeing someone or interacting, or like, how do I even put this? Like a mutual contact of yours that may be very stunning physically, even like very impressive in terms of career, in terms of, you know, success. But I'm feeling a little bit of like not jealousy. Jealousy is too strong of a word, but it could be like a sense of, like you interact with this person, you see them, you see their social media or whatever, and then you're like, why aren't I on their level? I guess it would be jealousy. I'll give you an example of this. So it's like, let's just say you start dating someone new and they tell you their ex's name or something, and then you see their ex's social media and you're looking through their social media and you're like, this person is drop dead gorgeous and really successful. Like, what, who am I? Blah, blah, blah. So essentially what I'm trying to say here, it doesn't matter what your exact circumstance is. You might need to work on your confidence this week is essentially all I'm saying. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. Okay. And, you know, in this particular Two of Wands, there is a couple and they're ready to plan for the future. They're ready to talk about the future. And I don't know, I'm viewing this as like a great partnership. And this doesn't have to be romantic at all. This could be a business partnership. This could be a friendship, and planning for some sort of collaboration or relationship in the future, even like some sort of travel plans being made in the future. So travel arrangements as well. It feels like, again, this week is just planning for the future. And the message here is to trust any collaborators in these conversations. Again, whether it's hospitality or relationship or friendship or business partnership, trust the individuals that you're working with. They are trustworthy individuals and they view you as an equal. So you're sitting here comparing yourself to other people like, oh, I don't know. You know what it is? It feels like imposter syndrome. You know, like, oh, I don't really know what I'm doing and I don't have that much experience, or I'm not that beautiful, or fill in the blank. When in reality, you are stunning. You have a lot to offer. You have an amazing personality. You have way more expertise than you realize. You know, Capricorn, I feel like you don't realize the fullness of your beauty and your potential and just how attractive you are on multiple levels, like attractive in a business way, in a romantic way, in a platonic way. Like, you have a lot to offer to many people. And it's like, you know, this is one of those things where it's like you're 10 out of 10 in terms of like whether it be looks, personality, or skill set, very charming, very charismatic, but for some reason you think you're like a 3 out of 10, socially awkward, stumbling over your words type of person. So this week, definitely do some confidence boosting activities or exercises or affirmations. That's what I would highly recommend to any Capricorns. Wheel of Fortune is coming out as well. Uprights. Wow. The elusive Wheel of Fortune. I gotta say, out of all the tarot cards, I feel like this one pops out the least. I don't know why, but it definitely is a great sign. Divine intervention is happening this week. There will be some sort of big news or development that is outside of your control that really throws a positive wrench in things. You know, it's like an unexpected gift, an unexpected turn of events, an unexpected boost in morale, in blessings and abundance and prosperity coming out of the blue. And it's a very welcome change. It's a very welcome development. Let's be clear on that. It's just, this is that type of energy that you can't plan, you can't work for. It's just a sudden boost from the universe. It's like a big leg up. Something very exciting and unexpected. Definitely with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, expect the unexpected. I don't know why I keep coming back to people really admiring you more than you realize. I don't know why I'm seeing in my mind. Some of you may receive a sudden, random gift or kind gesture that you are not expecting at all. Or you may hear from somebody that you do not expect to hear from at all. And it's just beautiful. And it may actually change your future in some way, shape, or form. So definitely expect some divine intervention this week, but in a very positive way. Beautiful. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay. Things are moving really, really quickly this week. Relationships, projects, things like that are moving forward rapidly. The only concern here, I think, is in your own mind as a Capricorn. You may be thinking to yourself, like, is this moving too fast? Am I really paying attention to all the nitty-gritty details? And I gotta say, Capricorn, you have to stop associating hard, back-breaking work with worthiness, okay? For example, let's just say you are a painter and it takes you less than an hour to do a painting. You may be thinking to yourself, okay, this didn't take me any time to do at all. I should really only, sell it for like $20 or something. But this painting may be actually worth like $1,000, Like you're not, like, doing back-breaking work and spending long hours doing something does not inherently make something, well, I guess that does make it more valuable, but what am I trying to say? Just because something can be easy and nice and flow beautifully does not mean it's less valuable than the back-breaking work and the long hours. Does that make sense? Like, for example, you can work at McDonald's and work for like 50 hours a week, stand on your feet in the greasiness like all day long. But then, like, let's just say you get a job that pays double what you made at McDonald's and you are working for less than half of the time you were working and doing a lot less labor-intensive things, but you could still be making way more money at that job that's less labor-intensive. Do you get what I'm trying to say here? Now, apply that logic to the rest of your life. Like, relationships can be easy and fun and way more valuable than the relationships that are hard and difficult and you have to fight for. Same thing with like your business. If any of you are in business or like freelance or anything, it doesn't have to be, every project you do doesn't have to be these long, gruesome, challenging, like hard work in order to justify the cost that you're selling it for, in order to feel like, okay, this is a good product or good service because of all these long hours. Long hours and tedious hard work does not always equate to value, is what I'm trying to say. So if something is coming in really fast, you may be doubting its strength because it's really easy, it's really quick moving, but its value is not inherently tied to its ease. And then, of course, we have the King of Pentacles right after that, which shows, yes, prosperity. It's kind of like the more money you have, the easier it is to make money from doing nothing. Value isn't inherently tied to hard work. That is something that may have been the biggest blockage in your manifestation career. And I'm not just talking money, I'm talking anything. Whatever area of life you've been putting in so much effort towards trying to get off the ground, trying to get moving forward, there is wisdom in having the perspective of this can actually be really easy and successful. Sometimes the simplest things in life are the most successful. Usually the simplest things in life are the most successful. And this is also you in your masculine power, your masculine energy. And I think this is a great week for prosperity, making money, but also for commitments, long-term commitments and success, just overall feeling prosperous, essentially. There's also a sense of, I don't know, I keep coming back to this theme of hospitality. So some of you may be hosting people in your home, or you may be staying in other people's homes, something like that, connecting on that way. Final card out is the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so half of your reading are court cards. Your outer relationships, your friendships, your romantic partners, network, etc. is going to be a huge part of this week ahead. You could be having a lot of social interaction this week for sure. Knight of Swords in reverse does show somebody who's really bad at communicating. It's a masculine energy. They're just lacking sensitivity in general, lacking empathy in general. And are very sort of abrasive when they talk, and it may rub you the wrong way. You may not necessarily want to, connect with this person on a deeper level, and that's totally fine. So thank you guys for joining me. Definitely enjoy your week. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this reading, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.